Get ready to put your tap dancing shoes on. Today, Stephen A Smith says that, according to Boxing Scene, I'm going to leave the link to the article in the description, says that Conor McGregor is not a racist, despite calling black people monkeys. He said, oh, no, not good old boy Conor. He said, he ain't no racist. He said, I know a racist. This your boy CJ Goodfella back talking that shit, entering the boxing clinic. And you got to respect his views on this as a 10th degree black belt coon, you know. He said, as an African American, I didn't feel like Conor McGregor was talking to me. And that's the difference between an African American and a black man. I don't consider myself an African American. Black man, I ain't fucking African. You know, that's a whole different type of stance on that. But he said when he was calling Floyd, you know, he was saying people monkeys and all that shit. He said that he wasn't talking to black people. He wasn't calling black people monkeys. When he talked about black women in Brooklyn, he wasn't talking about black women in general. He was just talking about anything. He was just trying to get into Floyd Mayweather's head to rattle him for the fight. Today been one hell of a day for fucking ESPN. I'll get on that afterwards. So, you know, that's his stance. You know, I can't knock the hustle. I can't knock him. He got a job. He got a tap dance and jigaboo for Sirius XM and ESPN. But he been on my shit list. I can't stand his black ass. His African American ass. Because when it's time to stand up and take a real stance about race, he don't take it. He act like he for the black community 1 minute and then turn on us like a fucking pit bull, you know, trying to get a fucking piece of raw meat. So, Conor McGregor referring to black people as monkeys in a Rocky 3 movie. What does that have to do with Floyd Mayweather? What does that have to do with rattling Floyd Mayweather's head? Honestly, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Nothing. Floyd Mayweather said he even disrespected his daughter. His 13-year-old daughter, I think Ayanna Mayweather. Not the older one that got into it with Shakur Stevens. He said, Floyd Mayweather said, I would never stoop that low to disrespect his wife or his child, you know. And Floyd basically said it's up to everybody. He said it's up to everybody else to consider him a racist, you know. So Stephen A Smith was just basically saying Conor McGregor is doing this to sell the fight. Even if that's the case, and I can believe that's the case though, you know, are we that soft as a people, as a black community, or in Stephen A Smith say, African American community, making Queens or Harlem, whatever the fuck he from in New York, look bad, as if the rap music in New York hasn't made it look bad lately. But that's a whole different conversation for another day. But have we come to disband and not stand for anything anymore as a black community? For people to, okay, he's starting to fight, we can accept him calling people monkeys, even if the movie was 40, 50 years ago. We can accept him, you know, talking shit about our black woman, which is the backbone of our community. You know, it's not even about what Conor McGregor's saying now. You know, it is what it is, because, you know, ain't nobody gonna do shit to him. It's up to Floyd to batter him. But Stephen A Smith defending this act of racism on black people. This is why I'm more mad at Stephen A Smith for playing Uncle Ruckus in this role, which he will be a great Uncle Ruckus in a real Boondocks movie, you know, with that hairline and all that shit, you know. But for him playing the Uncle Ruckus role in this scenario, it's more appalling to me. It's not shocking. It's more appalling to me than Conor McGregor being a racist. I know the history of Ireland. They don't like niggas up there. They don't like black people, whatever you want to call us. They don't like us. More there than anywhere. And, you know, I know that just ain't the same thing with Kovalev. Well, Kovalev didn't know what he was talking about when he called, you know, Adonis Stevenson a monkey and Ward, all that shit. He knew. You know, over there in Russia, they throwing fucking bananas at black football players over there. Soccer players, whatever you want to call them. Just depending on what side of the pond you sit on. You feel me? So he knows what he's saying. He's aware of what he's saying. And he's going to slap through the rug. But if Mayweather came out and said some racist shit about Conor McGregor, guess what Stephen A Smith would be saying? I'm appalled. He racist. He racist. He be on that stupid ass show he on calling them racist. You know, and that's the difference though. He had knocked the hustle. He had bashed Colin Kaepernick all day. He had bashed this guy. He had bashed that black guy. But at the end of the day, when it's time to stand up for the black community, or in my quote, African American community, it is what it is. And then you got Mike Tirico saying, no, ESPN, that he's not black. He put a fucking picture of his family up in 91. He was asked this back in 91. His mother and his father, I don't know if he adopted, he said he was raised by an Italian family in Queens with 2 white people holding him. Talking about he don't know, he's not black. So it's been a hell of a day for ESPN, but we gone.